The cryptocurrency market is currently experiencing a resurgence, and you are still in search of a crypto exchange where you can potentially still buy cryptocurrencies, or you want to capitalize on it by engaging in trading activities. Today, we are looking at one of the best crypto exchanges where you can make use of all this. And that's why we are here today at BingX. BingX is one of the best crypto platforms, and I'm not the only one saying this, but it has also been selected by TradingView as the best crypto broker once again. You see the whole thing here in 2021, best crypto broker, then in 2022, and now also for last year, so 2023. Moreover, BingX continues to establish the benchmark for itself by unquestionably securing the prestigious award in this location. With a rating of 4.9 here, which is really good, and over 15,000 reviews, BingX is definitely very high up here, hence also very trustworthy. And that is why I suggest it for you too. BingX has been in existence since 2018, established at that time, but currently has more than 10 million users globally. What does BingX offer us? In the end, a lot. But the usual things are included, like spot purchases when we buy cryptocurrency normally. Then derivatives, copy trading, and so on. So everything one definitely needs in cryptocurrency trading or generally in cryptocurrency investment. What is also really good is the security and transparency. They actually state, and that is also proven, that 100% margin reserves are available here. That implies our funds are certainly secure in that location and will not be extensively utilized for other cryptocurrencies and the like. And one must not forget, BingX does not have its own coin, which is very, very good. Why is that very, very good? In the past, there have been certain brokers who essentially misused their own cryptocurrency. That definitely cannot happen here. That is why we are playing it safe. So BingX does not have its own coin, at least not yet. That means now we are definitely very well informed and know what BingX is. That means we can now create an account. You use the link in the video description. This way, you will be directed exactly here and can still benefit from all the bonus promotions. There are exclusive bonuses here for new users, up to $5,150 plus additional bonuses on top. Here, deposit $50 below, receive $50 US. Next, trade $20,000 to reach $50. Don't worry, you don't have to trade or anything with your own $20,000. The leverage will certainly help us with that. So, with $100, we can trade normally with a leverage of 10, which means each trade would be equivalent to $1,000 that we are essentially trading. We just have to do this whole thing 20 times and bam, we already have the bonus in the bag. So as you can see, getting these bonuses here is definitely very, very quick. Don't get confused now just because you see such large numbers here. Then you register here either by email in the usual way or by phone and enter all the data accordingly. You can also directly connect here to your Google account and register everything, and then you're practically done. After registration, it appears like this, with us logged in at the top right. On the far left, we have our assets. Here you have the credit account, futures account, copy trading account, grit account, and wealth account. Here you can click on deposit to deposit immediately, or we can take another look at the other things here. Then here is just your regular account again. Account security, identity verification, so KYC. Generally, you do not require KYC unless you intend to deposit funds using a credit card or bank transfer. Then, of course, you will need a KYC, which is your ID verification. The typical process of uploading your ID and so on is simply legally required. However, if you now, for instance, simply top up crypto from another exchange, in that case, you naturally do not need KYC here. Then we can invite you to earn here. By the way, here you will find your vouchers, your copy trading, etc. You definitely see the whole thing here. The important things now are definitely that we first go to account and security and take a look at everything there. It is strongly advised to scroll down at this point and establish a connection with the Google Authenticator in the security center provided below. That is to say, once enter with the mobile phone, then once briefly download the app, and then once here copy the whole thing again, or take a photo with your phone and then you have everything connected. This is of course for your security because we want to top up money here, so we naturally want to secure everything accordingly. You can also include a phone number in it, and what I really appreciate is an anti-phishing code located at the bottom. So you could set it up here and just, I don't know, enter the new ones a few times, maybe even a different number, let's say, that you simply enter there. And this code will then be displayed in all emails from BingX, which are truly 100% real. So, really good, so that you can definitely filter out in case you receive any scam emails that were not actually sent to you by BingX itself. Then we go left here with ID verification. That's similar to what you're familiar with on other sites. So everything completely normal here, self-explanatory. With my vouchers here, you will definitely find your vouchers. You can then click on coupon here. It will take you to a separate page where you will see that we receive a surprise box directly and can open this box right here. That means these are the little extras that you get here additionally. Definitely worth it. In this case, we just received a $10 voucher and another $15 voucher. Click collect once briefly, collected all of these now, and already see down here can now read through whole thing completely. Let's see what's here. What do we need to do for that? It's worth checking out because it's like free money, and that's something you should definitely take advantage of here. Now we see our coupons here under My Coupons and could use them now. Then we go down here again to My Trades where you can see all your trades. Currently on a new account, no open trades, see your copy trading, how everything is going, view the complete history. Of course, I'm here, and here you can also see. Here in the bottom right corner, you need to click on History. Then we go back to Assets in the top right corner and select the balance account. Here you see EG, a notification at the top indicating the need to set up two-factor authentication here. We just discussed that. Simply do the whole thing with Google. It's definitely a very good thing, and you should also do it. On the left, you can see a new overview again. Here we have the credit account where we currently are. Here we can deposit, withdraw, transfer. What does transfer mean in this context? We could simply transfer money from the balance account to the futures account or to the copy trading account. This is that button. Withdrawal is when we want to withdraw all the money, of course, back to our account or then to another crypto wallet. And of course, you can also exchange the whole thing. Upon scrolling down, we are able to see all of our assets that have been purchased in this specific case. We could also go to deposit or buy crypto on the right here. You can see it listed again on the right side of the page. However, in general, this is simply your account that you see here once you have loaded money. Then we move over to the futures account. Exactly the same principle. Here you will see everything you have traded and how it is currently performing. In this context, we have perpetual futures and standard futures. Hence, we will closely examine how one can actually trade these financial instruments. Now let's talk about copy trading. There's not much to see here now, but you'd see everything listed out in full here. Yes, then we also have the grid account, wealth account, and what I find very, very important at least are asset records. Here you can view all of your activities from the past 90 days and then proceed to download the entire collection. That means here you can see everything that has occurred in your account. Daily commissions, asset particulars. Up here you can also switch between accounts. There you can view your trading history as well. And last but not least, we can click here on Overview at the top left, and here you now have the complete overview of all accounts. That means credit account, futures account, copy trading, grid, wealth account. So once again, a complete overview of everything. And up here, you would then see how much everything adds up to in total. Now we finally want to buy crypto, which means we would now simply click on Buy Crypto up here on the left. Next, we have Fast Buy, P2P trading, and bank deposit promos here. Let's focus on Quick Buy, and you can see that everything is now back to the correct design. By the way, you can change the whole thing at the top right. I haven't mentioned that yet, but you can switch to dark. Here we are now in the region where we could buy the whole thing. In the top left, you can already see Quick Buy, peer-to-peer trading, and bank deposit. We definitely have the options here now. I wouldn't recommend peer-to-peer trading at the moment. So if we say we want to buy 500 euros here and get 523 USDT, then we would click on buy. Now we move on to the next page, and here we can see that we would pay 500 euros and receive 523 USDT. Now you see here on the left the card, you would need to then deposit it here. But remember, first we need KYC, so verification should be completed beforehand, otherwise the whole thing won't work. You can also use a bank card here. I wouldn't recommend peer-to-peer traders. We also have MoonPay, ADV Cash, and so on. You can naturally use it for that purpose as well. That means then we would add a map here, confirm everything once, and then it would continue in this way. Sure, we can also do it by credit card. That's bank deposit up here. And you can already see which currency do we want. Yes, completely normal. We want to pay in euros here, of course. Then we need to read through the whole thing and click on Verify now, because unfortunately we are not verified yet. So for this, we need KYC. You'll need to complete this once if you want to pay with a credit card here. But let's assume you already have some crypto assets somewhere and you want to deposit them here. Then we can click on assets again at the top and simply click on deposit here as usual. Then we come back to our side here. Of course, we have to read and confirm the whole thing once. We've done that so far. Now we're back to depositing here normally. Now we can transfer crypto here and would say, okay, we want to have USDT from another wallet. Then we would select our network here. In this case, for example, the Tron network, and could then select our address here. And send it from the other wallet here as usual. Works perfectly. I will show you again in the live account that everything worked out great there. And perhaps as an additional piece of information for this deposit, you don't need KYC here. That means you would simply register briefly via the link in the video description, then transfer everything over from your other wallet and you can start right away. So, we've discussed depositing. Withdrawing works the same way. Transferring, that's what I mentioned at the beginning, is when you can simply transfer money from your balance account to your perpetual or standard futures account here, like an internal transfer, hence the term transfer. Then you would enter the amount here, and that's all there is to it. And of course, there is also the option to exchange here. We can also quickly go over that, which is basically converting. That means if you click on the arrow here in the middle once, you can easily switch the whole thing back and forth, so up and down. Here we could now, e.g., say, yes, I want to exchange my Bitcoin here and receive USDT in return. And then we click on convert, and then we would receive the entire thing directly at this moment. That implies you do not need to know a lot. Simply enter your Bitcoins in the usual way, receive them, and then it will be completed for you. It's also simple. That means we've covered everything so far. Now, of course, we move on to trading. That means if we take a quick look up here, we have copy trading available as well, but normally it's derivatives trading. Can we simply click on perpetual futures at this moment? Then we will be directed to a new page where you can observe that everything will be clarified once more for you, naturally, regarding how all of this functions here. That means now you can read here calmly to see how everything works. I'll gladly show you all of it again in a moment. So there's absolutely no problem at all. That means the entire interface may look a bit overwhelming at first glance for beginners. But believe me, this is very, very clear. That means let's now take a look at the entire interface here. What do we have here? On the right side, you can definitely see the market order. We have market order and limit order here. These are the two options we currently have. A market order would be if we were to open a trade there immediately. That's the market order. A limit order would be if, for example, we say now that we want to buy more at 40,000, and then we could also open a long position triggered at 40,000. So that's limit and market orders. So a market order is immediate. Then, of course, we can open a long or short position, long for upward movement, short for downward movement. But we can also set a small check mark here for long TP and SL beforehand. This will be described again here. You can hide that based on the situation. It will be explained to you here again. Then we'll review the entire matter. We could now directly include a take profit order here, include a stop loss order, and so on, and then we could open our long trade position here. You can also do this later, so you don't have to do it right away. I don't think the feature is bad at all to know, okay, if my stop loss is here and there, then I know right away how much I would theoretically lose. The entire process also functions for short positions naturally. Take profit and stop loss can additionally be established there. Then we have isolated margin or cross margin here in the middle. You can also read through it calmly again. It would be too much to explain everything in detail here now, but leverage can also be used here with a leverage of up to 125. Exercise caution, remain in this area with a maximum leverage of 10x, particularly as a novice, perhaps even just 5x. Later on, you can still increase, but the higher the leverage, the more risk you simply have. You have to decide for yourselves how you want to do it. Of course, that's entirely up to you. To close a trade now, for example, or to take partial profits, we can click on Close Up here. If we were to place a market order here, for example, we would enter, okay, we want to close 50% now, right now, then we would press Close Long or Close Short here, and he would simply take out 50%. The rest would continue as usual. The same naturally works if you say, okay, at a limit of such and such, we want to close the whole thing here either long or short. So you can also take partial profits there if that is the manner in which you want to do it, and that is basically all you need to know in this entire field. In the middle, you see the chart. As mentioned, in the top left, you see Bitcoin selected. The whole thing in the middle, known from TradingView, is completely built here by itself as it comes from TradingView, as seen again down here, chart by TradingView, as it naturally comes from there too. Then down here on bottom left, we have position, open orders, order history, trade history, and so on. You can see all the histories down there, of course. Now let's get back to the point of copy trading. Here you go up again, copy trading. Can we just go all in on that? You also see the ranking. What do we need to know now? You see here on the right, apply as a spot copy trader, share your spot orders, and enjoy a 10% profit share. That means he would essentially receive 10% of your profits. So if you copy someone here, he would then receive an additional 10% of your profits. But be a bit cautious because copy trading is very, very risky, as you never know who is on the other end, whether they are truly profitable and so on. Therefore, make sure that the trader has been involved for quite a long time and is actually making profits over a longer period than just 1 month. And also pay attention to how far it goes into the drawdown, so how far does it really go into the negative. And then you can surely find someone there where you might be able to earn a little money with. But generally, I recommend learning trading rather than using copy trading. You can, for example, join our free Telegram group. Link in video description. Crypto traders analyze charts, trade, share profits, share losses, exchange ideas, etc. in the video description section of the video on a regular basis. If interested, check video description. Telegram, free group, feel free to join if you're interested. And of course, you can also learn all of this. Finally, I wanted to show you once again that I myself also use BingX, of course. So this is how it looks. Here we have our balance account and our futures account where we can then trade everything. So in case we click on that at this moment, we are able to see everything clearly here. I purchased some additional Rune, Avex, and also Casper. That means I purchased more here and also got a bit more BNB down here. So I have a small something happening here. Certainly not everything currently. I don't have everything in wallet now. But I've begun buying more spot here because in this bull market, you definitely need to keep investing more. I have also done that, and you can see here on the right side the percentage. The whole thing is surely in profit. I just wanted to show you all this once, so you see, yes, indeed, he also uses the platform and recommends it to us, doesn't he? We can also check the asset up here so we can see the whole thing again. I'll refresh the page briefly for you to see it. And yes, of course, this is all real. It's not such a huge amount here where you'd say, oh God, how much money does he have there? That can't be true. It's not like that now. But I'm slowly starting to build something up here too. I have multiple wallets in use, as mentioned before, for those who have known me for a while. If you're looking to start trading and getting into crypto, make sure to take advantage of the new customer bonuses here. It's worth it. Find the link as mentioned in the video description. If you don't want to miss anything in the future, be sure to leave a subscription, like this video, and you're welcome to join our Telegram group for more updates. We trade together, learn together, and there are already crypto traders active there because learning and investing together makes the day more enjoyable. Thank you for watching. As I said, leave a free subscription and see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.